Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your Astroflower reading for the month of February. If you've had your birthday already, I hope it went well. If you're going to have your birthday, happy birthday to you. So we're going to be looking at the 4 layers of the petals, so over the 4-week period, looking how your spiritual and your material path combines and creates that inner being that is within each one of us. If you don't know anything about the Astroflower, there are links in the description below to a series of introduction videos which you can go and see. It will help you out to understand the petal system and also the elements and the qualities that are within the flower. We've also got links to our sister channel called Cymatic TV, where we go into dowsing ley lines, the energy lines that go across our planet, and connect with the sun and how the sun uses its vibration to connect with the planets, with planet Earth, and then inevitably with us through the chakra and aura system. So, go down into the description and explore. There's loads of things to discover. That's what life's all about, isn't it, really? It's all about discovery, surely. So, enough of the in-house keeping. Let's get into your reading, yeah? So let's just pick a few cards, see what we're coming up with. This is on your spiritual path, how the universe is trying to influence you. And on this we're moving on to your material path. Actually quite interesting, very good reading. Yeah, pulled that the wrong way, it's fine. And a hyphen on the far side. So hey, it's shaping up really quite nice for you, Aquarius. It's obviously the birthday season. You're really getting into it. And there's a lot of positioning by the looks of it. Wow, this is nice reading. Really nice. It really is Aquarius reading. It's really humane and measured. It's really nice. So you've got this month coming up at the moment. This is your spiritual side and this is your material side, which you might well see. Here is the influence from the universe. So basically it's going to take you on a journey of love, by the way, by the looks of it, for this coming month. And it looks like it's going to come in quite quickly, because just sitting above it is the Knight of Swords. This knight here is offering up the love and romance, as it were, at some point. And your karmic path is to explore a little bit of the, the inner devil. Maybe a little bit of the extremes, a little bit. And love can be a bit extreme sometimes. When you fall in love, it's like being hit by a freight train, isn't it? So, and you're going to be you look like you're going to be doing good things, nice things that are going to actually be give you a cause, give you a reason of being, by the looks of things. And you're protected within that reason of being. And I think it's to do with love. So, and it could be falling in love with the community at large, I guess. But I've got a funny feeling it's much more sort of family. It's much more close-knit, I think. It doesn't actually say that it's a new relationship and stuff like that. So that may not well be on the cards for you guys at the moment. You're probably still into sort of waking up after your birthday and getting on with life. So this is your material side. So we've got the universe is trying to bring in sort of exchange with other people. So you can work smarter rather than harder, as they say. And I think you should do this month. And staying true and to what you've put in place to live this coming year. Stay true to your ideas. Yeah, stay true to who you are. Yeah. That looks like this month here, this is going to be asking you to stay true, because this may distract you and it may sort of feel like you're getting pulled off your path a little bit. But if you understand and and this is all to do, the Hierophant. This is where your guides are sort of trying to sort of influence you and stuff like that. But this is like the week coming in, the next week coming in. So this first week, you're going to get this, looks like, offers of communication and basically exchange, really. And I think you're going to really love it. And then that's going to pull you into sort of like a plan of action, probably around about the sort of like the 14th. Hey, you never know. Valentine's and all that malarkey. Because over here, you've got the Ace of Cups and the King of Wands. So this is moving more onto sort of around the 21st, around that sort of time. And then the last week is just allowing all of that to shine. So by the end of the month, you should be really rocking and rolling and within tune of everything that is around you by the looks of things, because you're going to be communicating, or you're going to be getting involved, or the universe would like to help you to get involved with the community at large within the material world. So this could be a new job offer, or you combine your business with working with other people, or new aspects to your business. It could be building a home and stuff like that, moving into a home, into a community, actually doing something physical more than anything else. And it's it's all based on sort of almost being just, and rules and regulation and equality, which is what we find in the middle of your flower there. So what we're going to do is we're just going to see how this flushes up from the first sort of week in the beginning part of February. So we're going to clarify it out through, as it were, and that's mad. So on your spiritual side, things are going to be coming in really quick. Look at this. You got the Queen of Wands going from the Knight of Cups. So from the Knight of Love, you got the Queen of Wands, which is about igniting that passion, that sitting in your complete and utter brilliance, and and having the passion to go on. And then you got the Eight of Wands on the other side, which is messages coming in really quickly. On the spiritual side, it seems, or the emotional side, there's a lot going on and pushing you through. You might almost be so busy that it's going to distract. It might distract you from this side. This is what I was saying earlier on. So love is absolutely an amazing thing, isn't it? It really is. When it hits you, it's amazing. But at the same time, it can make you a little bit distracted. Depends whatever you're living at the time, and I wouldn't refuse love, as it were. If it's going to knock on your door, welcome it in. Give it a seat next to the fire. But it seems like, it might be this, where you've got the devil here. So you might get things that are offered to you that may be absolutely amazing, but you don't have to accept everything. So maybe a case of being a little bit of discernment on the physical side. And if you do have that discernment, it looks like, you're going to fall in love not only with what you're doing in the physical world, but also on the spiritual world and the emotional world. Let's just see how this sort of plays out. So you've got Temperance as well, which goes with the Hierophant as well. It's that understanding. It's through mixing the yin and the yang energy, or playing on the yin and yang energy within the community, will help you, give you structure, and give you a basis of code of conduct, in a way, within your business or your material world. Let's see how that Strength card sort of comes out. With the Emperor, this is really, really strong reading, Aquarius. Amazingly strong. So this is the going between the two weeks, and be prepared for it to be passionate. And if it is passionate, I would follow it. It's just so fantastic that I wouldn't let it go, in a way. But at the same time, I think you're going to have to stay focused when you're working and playing when you're playing. I think that's the key to this. It's slipping into two dimensions in a way. A dimension that is concerned with work and a dimension which is concerned with your spiritual and emotional path. Okay? Let's just connect the second week to the third week. Look at that. Mastery. It's all running through here where really where your work is concerned, I would really think about, being organized by the looks of things, and be clear that you can't do everything. Yeah, you don't, if you try and do everything, this side here may fail on you a little bit. And if it does, you're going to think work is really heavy and really hard. So make sure you play. That's really important. Make sure you play, Aquarius, yeah? Okay? It's coming in fast as well. Between that whole sort of section there, the Knight of Swords, and then it goes to the Chariot. It's just like, you'll be sitting on a rocket. It's all so quick, amazingly quick, and as it goes amazingly quick, I think you're going to feel, look, you've got the Strength down here, you've got the Emperor up, or the King of Wands up here, who's got the Lion and stuff like that. It's playing through this fair exchange, right? Then on the other side, you've got the Devil, and it goes through to the Queen of Cups, and it's like a fair exchange again. With wonderful gifts and stuff like that, as long as it's got love that balances it out, those wonderful gifts won't turn into poisonous presents, if you know what I mean. So that's amazing. So let's just clarify the connection. Could you believe it? This is mad. And everything. This is a phenomenal reading. I'm really, Aquarius. You're going to have a stonk of February. I can't even get the words out. I'm going to clarify these three through because I need to know about what the strength and the weakness, because it's a bit of a weakness, a bit of a drug sort of thing, or a bit of a sort of addiction sort of thing on that side. What's the thing that plays it through? Work and working with others. So it reflects that as well. It's really what the universe is trying to encourage. If you do that, you'll see clearly between these two paths. You've got to bring the outside world into your world. Now, this is a 10 of Wands, so it's a pretty awful card considering all the rest. I was expecting a lot better, I've got to be honest with you. But at the same time, this is maybe a warning there. Fair exchange, and that's obviously not a fair exchange. 10 of Wands, you're carrying too much. So that's something that you've got to be careful of on this, of getting into work and carrying too much, because you need that fun and that spiritual path to come through. Aquarius, can you comment in the section below how it's going this month? Gradually over the month, come back to this video and just give us a shout how it's going, because I would love to know. This looks like an amazing reading. It's getting on a motorbike without a helmet and just gunning it. Oh God, dear. Aquarius, welcome to the new year. Welcome to the new paradigm. Don't forget, it should be fun. So please do enjoy.